In tune. So I'm going to tell you a story about something. Yes, I'm going to tell you a story about a pig. I used to own a pig. I never thought I would, but it turned out I was wrong about that. I in fact did own a pig for about 6 years. And I was over on the vineyard, and as you know, as chance would have it, I was. As rare as this was, I was having cocktails with my brother. And he and I were arguing about whether or not a dog or a pig was more intelligent. And I gave this stirring defense of pigs. I got behind all of pigdom. Anything porcine, I was into it. And I think I caught a wave. But a friend of mine was there, and she said, well, if he likes him so much and his birthday is coming up, I'm going to buy him one. And she did. She went off island and she went to an agricultural fair up in Maine and came back with this little football, you know. It's a little, it was walking around on its tiptoes, and it had a little rubbery snout, little moist rubbery snout, and these little shiny, cute eyes, just as cute as a bug's ear, and it had a stripe that went across her shoulders and down her 2 forefeet. So she had a sort of a racing stripe there. It was she was beautiful, and I named her Mona, and I put her in a cardboard box at the foot of my bed. But when I got her, it was February, and I was living in a borrowed house, and it was a summer rental house, but it had no heat, and this was in the middle of winter, so it was cold. And when the room thawed out in April, I understood immediately that Mona needed to move outside, and she did. At the time, I was building myself a home in the woods, and I built a pen for Mona, just boards nailed to trees in the woods there, and a little lean-to, and she seemed happy enough there. Time went by. She put on weight. She put on about 600 pounds. But my brother Alex just wouldn't give up the idea that we should eat the pig. He said, that's an agricultural product, James. That's not a pet. And you know, it's not a safe thing to have. Then when my little daughter Sally was born, that was like grist for his mill. He said, James, this is now a serious problem, because you've got a young child. Just imagine someday a little innocent little baby girl taking some of her first steps, wandering into the woods. Your pig eats her. Well, most of his comments about the pig kind of rolled off my back, but that kind of stuck with me, and I started having these murderous thoughts about it. And that's when I wrote this song. Life's good friends are hard to find, and one of mine is dead. Things I should have said to her, I say to you instead. Oh, Mona, little Mona, there's so much of you to love, too much of you to take care of. Mona, my Mona, too big to keep, too damn old to eat. When you was just a football at your mama's side, reckoned everyone figured you for a barbecue when you died. Here I'm thinking about you lying underground, pushing up a pine tree in my field. Oh, my Mona, little Mona, darling, you can close your eyes. Got this this 12-gauge surprise. Since the day that she passed away, everything's just the same. Everywhere I go, somebody mentions her name. Sometimes it's easiest to tell a friend a lie, 'cause they won't understand the way I feel. Oh, my Mona, so much of you to love, too much of you to take care of, so long. Now she's gone and I am left alone, as you can see. But ever since I caused her death, well, I do miss her